Jubilate Music Group presents Mini Masterclass for Solo Singers with noted vocal coach James Wigginton from Vocal Edge. Today's episode highlights the Huron Carol from 10 Christmas Songs for Solo Voice, Volume 2.
I chose the Huron Carol to bring awareness to this beautiful work and the brilliant setting that Mark Hayes has created for it. I believe that when some people read the lyric, Gitchi Manitou, in the first verse, they might be likely to steer clear of this song entirely, even though this is the traditional Algonquin name for Mighty God. As with any historical work, it is crucial that you, the artist, dig into its origins before even thinking about performing it. Who was Jean de Brebeuf? Who were the Wendat people? What challenges, hardships, and deep devotion led to these lyrics that you intend to sing? When you have a solid grasp on that, then we can get to work on the musical aspects of this traditional Canadian carol. There are 4 verses that go by at a moderately slow tempo. There is very little variance in the melody. Hayes does a masterful job at creating harmonic and rhythmic interest throughout, but he cannot do this alone. In a strophic song like this, the success of your performance rides upon your ability to engage the listener with your phrasing, attention to tempo alterations and dynamics, and even body language. Have your metronome handy to reference the arranger's intentions and mark every change in your score. Let's talk about legato line. All right, I got my friends Rob and Tucker here. Rob's going to be singing right now, and he's going to turn some pages for me. So there's a lot of rising and falling with the dynamics within each line. The singer and accompanist must maintain a beautiful line. This is surprisingly challenging in a simple melody like this, because it can easily become stagnant and uninteresting if we're not attempting to keep emotional pressure throughout. So let's rehearse the first verse and try some things. Right?
Sounds good.
We're about 63. I'll give you 2 measures.
Okay.
Was in the moon of winter time, when all the birds had fled, that mighty Gitchi Manitou sent angel choirs instead. Before their light the stars grew dim, and wandering hunters heard the hymn. Jesus, your King is born. Jesus is born in excelsis Gloria.
Yeah, nice. What do you think?
I think the biggest thing was just rhythm. I think I was being having a little too much liberty.
A little too much fun with the rhythm?
Too much fun with the rhythm.
All right, cool. So I tell this to my students, there is freedom within the groove. So we can be directly on the beat and still deliver an expressive performance. So can we just do, 'Twas in the moon of winter time, when all the birds have fled. That, you know what I'm saying? Right, so you can still be expressive within the exact. You know, at the end of the day, you don't even have to be all that exact, but let's try it for now. See how beautiful you can be while being metronome. Here we go. A 1, 2.
'Twas in the moon of winter time, when all the birds had fled, that mighty Gitchi Manitou sent angel choirs instead. Before their light the stars grew dim, and wandering hunters heard the hymn. Jesus, your King is born. Jesus is born in excelsis Gloria.
Yeah, nice. You like that better?
I had one little hiccup, lyric-wise. I jumped to the next page before that last stanza, but other than that, I felt much better about it.
Okay, good, good. Let's give it one more try, and I would like to see if you can. Put your hands on your face like this. Y'all do this at home. Can you just say, "'Twas in the moon of winter time when all the birds had fled." Go for it.
Was in
One
the
breath, go,
moon of winter time when all the birds had
Cool. Now, can you? "'Twas in the moon of winter time when all the birds," right?
Right.
So we're trying to line up the vowels so all of the vowels have equal resonance and we don't have some that stick out above others. So try that.
Right.
"'Twas in the moon of winter." Just speak it. Go for it.
"'Twas in the moon of winter time when all the birds had
That's nice. Now the word "of" pops out of line. When "'twas in the moon of winter." So the word becomes winter, of winter time. Let's try that again and show me the most gorgeous legato line you got. If you got to breathe in the line, it's fine as long as you do it artistically. Okay. Here you go.
"'Twas in the moon of winter time when all the birds had fled, that mighty Gitche Manitou sent angel choirs instead. Before their light the stars grew dim, and wandering
Good. I think I want to give you a chance to give us more space on the word "and." So, "Stars grew dim and wandering." There's plenty of time for that. Right. It's an eighth note, but we can get more sound, more beauty in that. "And wandering hunters." Let's try "before," and it is mezzo forte here. So let's go ahead and call it out with it. "Before." Go for it. 1, 2.
Before their light the stars grew dim, and wandering hunters.
Stars grew dim and wandering. So a bigger high. Give me "stars grew dim." Go.
Stars grew dim, and wandering hunters heard the hymn.
Yeah, that's nice.
Thank you.
Good stuff. You can choose to do the double consonant or not. It depends on how much of an art song you're trying to make it. If you want "and wandering," that's fine. "And wandering" is also fine. It depends on if this is for a competition or if it's for worship or just you're singing it as a beautiful song. The choice is really up to you if you want to have those double consonants be that prevalent. Now, putting together the concepts of phrasing, storytelling, and dynamic drama will give your listeners an emotional rush, the one that you're going for. So let's try maybe measure 63. Is that good?
That sounds good to me.
And we're about like this. 1, 2, 3.
Jesus, your King is born. Jesus is born. In excelsis Gloria, 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 Gloria. Oh, children of the forest free, oh, sons of Manitou, the holy child of earth and heaven is born today for you. Come kneel before the radiant boy, who brings you beauty, peace, and joy. Jesus, your King is born. Jesus is born. In excelsis Gloria.
Good stuff.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for doing this, Mr. Rob.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks for turning the page. You're stuck. And as always, thank you for caring enough about your art to put the real work in. If you choose to do this carol, the Huron Carol, let us know. Big love to you. We'll see you next time.
Order 10 Christmas Songs for Solo Voice Volume 2 and any of the books from the best-selling Mark Hayes Vocal Solo Collection from Jubilate Music Group. Visit jubilatemusic.com or call 866-742-7212 to order.